Welcome, everyone. I'm going to do more of these quick updates with news that's important to us movie fans, and it's a Star Wars update. I got a lot of Amandos in the back ready to go. This is good news, but it also poses the question, are we getting too many series with Mandalorians? But this is brought to you by, we're going to do a reaction to a news update from my good friend Star Wars Only, which I got to talk to Star Wars Only again soon. So we're not going to watch the whole video, but we're look at the beginning part. I thumbs it up already. I encourage you to do the same. I will put the video in the description. Go sub and like his video. I like the way he presents the news. And it's talking about the Katan series still happening. Another Star Wars spin-off show. Star Wars news. Star Wars news is great news. I'm very happy that this is a possibility. I believe they were talking about it when Gina Carano was still a thing in Star Wars, and she was potentially going to get Rangers of the New Republic. I am also, though, when it comes to Disney Star Wars, even though we got 2 seasons of Mandalorian, and we got 1 season of the Book of Boba Fett. I would still, and Obi-Wan and the Cassian Andor series, I think, are pretty much wrapping up. I would still wait until you get too excited about this, until we get more proof. Until also Mandalorian season 3 happens. Will season 3 also comment below and let me know, do you think season 3 is going to be the last series of the Mandalorian? Because they're planning all these spin-offs from the Mandalorian. So it kind of makes me think that there's limited time left with that series. Honestly, there's so many branches and paths from that Mandalorian series. And is it too much? Do you just want to see the Mando? Is it getting too much? I love seeing Ahsoka. I love seeing all the other characters. I like seeing Luke. I'm excited about Grogu and how they're going to handle that. I like Cara Dune too. Wasn't the most important character of the series. I'm not going to lie and say it's going to be nice to. It's not nice that she's out of the series. I would like to see her character get some growth too, but unfortunately that boat has sailed. But let's watch this video, and I want you to tell me your thoughts. We could also talk about this on MME that we should be coming up shortly. Here we go. Nice intro.
Have you seen Star Wars?
I remember last year, maybe even like a year and a half ago, there were rumors that Bo-Katan would be co-starring in a spin-off series with Cara Dune, and these 2 characters would be the leads of their own show. And with hindsight, we can all assume that this would have been the Rangers of the New Republic show that Lucasfilm revealed. But with Gina Carano fired and Rangers seemingly canceled, it seemed like Bo-Katan would not get her time to shine, but that changes today because we do have an update on that. But before we get into all that, please leave a like on today's video if you support Mandalorian.
Yes, and I already have. Like and subscribe. I'm subscribed. I would encourage you to. I think he does have some sources as well. This is exciting.
And subscribe to the channel for more Star Wars content. So recently, the website The Hashtag Show ran a report saying that they heard Bo-Katan would be appearing in her own Star Wars spin-off series.
I've never heard of that. I got to research The Hashtag Show. Listen, I am a fan of Katie Sackhoff. I love Katie Sackhoff. Starbuck, the original gender swap that everyone loved from what's that? Battlestar Galactica. Sorry. Battlestar Galactica. And I like her in pretty much anything she should appear. Anything she's. I think she was also in Longmire. That was my father-in-law's one of his favorite series on Netflix before he passed. We watched a lot of Longmire episodes. I gotta finish that series on Netflix. That's another great series. I just love me some Sackhoff. Get me some Sackhoff on. You know, I don't. That sounded horrible. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's get more to the reaction of this news, and then I want you to answer two things in the comment section below. Are you excited about this series? And then comparing it to other Mando series, are there too many Mando series? Too many Mandalorian series? That's what I want to get to you. Do we need more other characters? Different types of character series? I don't want to. I want to see it, but I also all right. Let's see.
That is going to release late 2023 or early 2024. If this is true, you can bet that the third season of The Mandalorian is going to end in a way that leaves a lot of potential story.
Now, just watching this action sequence here makes me want to go back and watch season 2 again of The Mandalorian. I really want to revisit it. I do think it is extremely rewatchable. I really want to watch it again, and I really am hyped for season 3, which I don't know when they're filming. But am I wrong? Watching this again, I'm like, wow, that action's legit. I really want to watch that again. So seeing this action, yes, I definitely want to see more. Now, is that actually Katie Sackhoff? She is very talented, very athletic. I think she could do part of her own stunts. And honestly, if we can't have Gina, that might be a good that might be a clickbaity thumbnail. If we can't get, I don't know what I'm going to do the thumbnail. But if we can't get Gina, can we get some more Katie? Can we get some more Katie Sackhoff? Definitely. But look at, that might not, that's probably a stunt double, but look at that.
Or Bo-Katan.
She's way more, I'm sorry. I like Boba Fett, and I like that the actor that's playing him is from the prequels, but let's be real. He's not as mobile as this. Like the action there was, in my opinion, better than you get in Boba Fett. So I'm more excited about the possibilities of a younger actor or actress in the role with, even if it is a stunt double, more mobile, because Boba Fett is not that agile. He's smart, he's tactical, and he's got a cool story, but he doesn't have moves like this. He doesn't. I'm sorry, not yet, at least.
What makes us even more curious is Ming-Na Wen, who plays Fennec Shan, quote tweeted the article by saying, "Congratulations to Katie Sackhoff, who does play Bo-Katan in, I think, both the Clone Wars, Rebels, and of course, live action in The Mandalorian." And then naturally, the tweet was deleted later because Lucasfilm PR or her PR team noticed that this wasn't.
Now that's very interesting, isn't it? What do you think happened there? Do you think that was just she was just? Do you think there was some substance to this in the retweet from the actress from Boba Fett, Fennec? He just said her name and I'm already forgetting. That's how messed up my mind. My mind's like Swiss cheese. Sorry, my mind's like Swiss cheese. But that's how quick I forget. Damn it. Whatever. I'm moving on. Do you think this is plausible because they told her to take it down? I don't know. Do you think this is still coming? It's Katan Series still happening. Another Star Wars spinoff show. And does this get you hyped?
Official news site for Star Wars. So what's going on here? Is this show really happening? Was it a mistaken quote tweet that is likely a good gesture of, just goodwill instead of confirmation of something? I can see there being a lot of gray areas of truth to all of this. Some people don't even really trust the website yet. #show. I don't know what they've reported on that has come correct. I know I've talked about them a couple times on the show, but only a couple because I haven't seen any of their scoops be confirmed just yet. But it is curious to think of Bo-Katan getting her own spin-off series after the Mandalorian season.
Yes, and I keep going back to Katie. I'm as much a fan of Katie as I am Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. I love to see these strong female women that could kick all these dudes in movie talks ass, getting great opportunities. And they don't, she is younger, but she's also, she's an older lady that's getting work in the industry, and that also needs to be applauded. She's not old, but let's be real. The track history of Hollywood is go younger and younger with women, and that's not cool. And then, you know what? Even even Gina Carano. That was a great casting because they're also giving she's not old or anything like that, but this is something that's newer to Hollywood, giving people in great female talent roles that aren't just stereotypes. Yes, you could get certain roles in Hollywood before in the past, but it's stereotypical, not these great action roles. And the ladies can bring it. Did you see that clip? That was a stunt double. That was still a lady stunt double. You got to recognize.
2 and 3. At the moment, she doesn't really seem like a character to carry her own spin-off series, but with her co-star...
Now, what do you think of that? What do you think of Star Wars SWO's commentary there? Do you think Bo-Katan is a character that can front a series? Is there enough there? Is there enough lore? Is there enough history there? She is in charge of a group of Mandalorians. So that ultimately puts it in a higher level to me than even Boba Fett and Mandalorian. I like to see a group of Mandalorians. I have to go back and remember the history from the Clone Wars and Obi-Wan with them, and I have to revisit that as well. There's a lot of stuff I got to go back to and watch again. But please answer below. Do you think that this character, besides if it's Katie Sackhoff, if this character has enough substance to have a whole series surrounding this character, or would you prefer just to see more in like Ahsoka series or Mandalorian season 3? Does it justify a spinoff? That's what I want to know from you.
Apparently with Cara Dune, it made a little bit more sense. If you think about her having a series starring her and Cara Dune, then it's Rangers of the New Republic. I feel like it would be an easier sell if you had both of these characters, who I don't think can stand on their own, working together, than them both just doing their own spin-off series. So at the moment, if the Bo-Katan series is happening, then maybe her role in season 3 of The Mandalorian is bigger than what we expected. This clearly is the issue of who is going to run Mandalore. I mean, she was not happy with Din getting the Darksaber, but it's kind of weird because it doesn't make sense, because I could have sworn she gave Satine the Darksaber in Star Wars Rebels, so I don't know what the issue is with Din having it. Maybe she doesn't feel like he has like the royalty in his name or blood. So her spin-off series could either take place before Mandalorian season 2 or after Mandalorian season 3. Both of these options could actually be really fun because we don't know what she does after Star Wars Rebels, but I think a interesting route to go would be post Mandalorian season 3. That's the best option. We sometimes forget that we've seen Bo-Katan since season 4.
I would prefer. Yes, I think I'm with Star Wars only. I would prefer after Mandalorian season 3, a nice launching pad, because again, I don't think there's going to be a Mandalorian season 4. I don't think there needs to be. There's so many spin-off shows, and Pedro Pascal is a hot commodity right now. He's a megastar, and let's be real, once The Last of Us starts, I believe that's gonna be his focus. He can do both. But I think The Last of Us challenges him more acting ability than always being in a helmet. That's another thing, being in a helmet all the time. It's okay for me, but these big stars, they don't gain a lot from that. It doesn't challenge them. So I understand that. That is the part where Gray said, I kind of think there was some relevancy to the rumors that he didn't like. I honestly think Pedro Pascal wanted to take his helmet off more. I honestly believe that rumor. I could be wrong, but I think he does. He wants to challenge himself. And he did take his helmet off a few more times than "this is the way, never show your face" than you would think. So I kind of believe that part. We're just going to watch like 30 seconds more just to see what else he has to say, and then go check out the whole video in the description below.
4 of the Clone Wars, and that's 10 years now. That came out in 2012, and Jesus Christ, 10 years. But yes, we have 10 years of Bo-Katan being involved in Star Wars, and not really in any small capacity either. I mean, she started off in Death Watch in the Clone Wars. She was a villain,
The Death
and she
Watch.
eventually left when Maul took over because he was an outsider and he's not supposed to rule Mandalore. After that, she fought the Empire in Star Wars Rebels, and then in Rebels, she gave Satine the Darksaber to.
Although it would be cool. Whoa, that's a bad freeze frame. That would be cool to see that whole arc where she was a villain first, though, too. So that's something to consider. Um, Good points there, Star Wars only. I think that's where I'll leave it below. Remember to like and subscribe, thumbs out this content for more news. There's a lot in entertainment to be happy about. I want you all to have a great day, and I'll see you on MME Live.